breaking news. This is WYFF News 4 at 6 in high definition.
Scary moments on the way to school. 3 students hit by a car as they tried to board the bus this morning.
Also, Simpsonville police are closer now to finding the person involved in a fatal hit and run.
First tonight, the North Carolina Highway Patrol tells us an elderly driver hit those 3 kids at the bus stop this morning.
Troopers say the victims are Brevard Elementary 4th grader Sean Conforti and his sister Lisa, a Brevard High 9th grader, and Brevard Middle 7th grader Mackenzie Schuler.
All 3 were taken to Mission Hospital. We just learned from troopers that Sean Conforti is being treated for a skull fracture there, and one of the other students has a broken femur. WYFF News 4's Tim Waller is live and local in Brevard with the latest tonight. Tim?
Well, Michael and Carol, it's a message we hear all the time. Be careful around those stopped school buses, especially when children are boarding. North Carolina troopers say that message was not heeded this morning. From Sky 4, you can see the late model Ford Explorer being impounded as evidence. Troopers say the owner, an 85-year-old driver, failed to stop for a stopped school bus, striking and injuring 3 young students. An act that continues to baffle officials.
Arm was out, bus was stopped, flashing red lights, daylight, a well-lit area, a very safe area. I do not know why he did not see the bus.
The students came from this subdivision to board the school bus, which was parked right over here in this far outside lane. Witnesses say all of a sudden a car traveling east struck 3 of those students. The victims ranged in grade level, a high schooler, a middle schooler, and an elementary student. 2 had to be airlifted to a local hospital. A 3rd was transported via ambulance, thanks to quick thinking by the school bus driver.
He immediately called on the radio when the car did not stop when he struck the students.
Troopers say the driver of the Ford Explorer that struck the students said he didn't see the stop arm or the flashing red lights. 85-year-old Floyd Hips is charged with failing to slow down and failing to stop for a stopped school bus, both felony charges. The superintendent of Transylvania County Schools is repeating a message we've heard before.
When you see a bus stop, please stop. Do not try to pass when a bus has its red lights flashing.
Tim Waller reporting. Now, late today, the suspect in the case, Floyd Hips, was released from jail on a $50,000 unsecured bond. Highway Patrol says they'll use the black box in his vehicle to determine how fast he was going when he hit the students who were boarding the bus at that time. We continue to cover the developing story of 2 Greenville County teachers accused of having child pornography. One of the men went before a bond court judge today. WYFF News 4's Corey Davis is live and local in downtown Greenville for us tonight. Corey, good evening.
Good evening, Michael. It's been 2 weeks, actually, since the 2 men were charged with having child porn, and today, 55-year-old Daniel Archer had his bond hearing after being in a medical facility since he was charged on Friday. The judge gave him a surety bond totaling $40,000. Archer is a PE teacher at Malden Middle School. Investigators say child pornography was found on his personal computer. They also say he traded photos and videos of current students to get child porn from the web. Today, his lawyer told the judge he isn't a danger to the community.
Although these charges are very serious, I would point out to the court that they are 3rd degree. In other words, he's charged with merely possessing these images. He is not charged with distributing them. He is not charged with creating them.
The other Greenville County teacher facing child porn charges is 28-year-old Christopher Smith. Deputies say the cases aren't connected. Smith taught computer science at Ralph Chandler Middle School. A district spokesperson told us Smith had child porn on a thumb drive. We are also told he tried to use district equipment to transfer the files. Now, Christopher Smith has been booked and released. He was booked and released last week. For now, reporting live from the Greenville County Detention Center, I'm Corey Davis, WYFF News 4.
Turning to our forecast, it's clear right now as we look live from our Woodruff Road Skycam. Chief Meteorologist John Sesrich joins us. And John, it won't be so clear tomorrow, huh?
No, but we're not talking about a major storm system. You know, a lot of people are traveling, and it's really going to be in pretty good shape, Carol. And tonight, right now, we have mid to high level clouds streaming across our skies. And this is one of our computer models, Future Plus, for this evening. If you're out and about this evening, expect dry conditions, just clouds on the increase, as you can see. And then some patchy rain. This is just after midnight. Here comes the patches of rain, mainly light precipitation coming across the area. That's early tomorrow morning. Some of us will just see sprinkles and some patches of drizzle in the upstate. But rain and snow mix Very light, though, in the mountains of North Carolina. The best chance of snow, as you can see, Saturday morning will be in the northern mountains of North Carolina and the higher elevations of the mountains of North Carolina. Then if we see anything by Saturday afternoon in the mountains, it'll be in the form of just rain. After that, we start to dry out and looking pretty good for Sunday, but then another storm system arrives early next week. We'll talk more about that later. Now back to you, Carol.
Thank you, John. The Anderson County Sheriff's Office says an Anderson attorney faces a disorderly conduct charge. An incident report reveals Chuck Allen stands accused of public disorderly conduct. The report says Allen was booked just before 3 in the morning today and released on a personal recognizance bond. Allen is a University of South Carolina trustee.
The Anderson County Sheriff's Office tells us someone broke in and stole gifts from the Salvation Army. 5 bikes and a bag of toys were all stolen from this facility on Pierman Dairy Road sometime after 6 last night. The gifts were supposed to be distributed to children in need this Christmas season. The Salvation Army Angel Tree program helps around 1,200 students each year. Deputies say it appears a person used a rock to break a window to get inside.
The Simpsonville police now have new leads in their search for the person who hit a man and drove off Thursday night. The man later died. Here's WYFF News 4's Nigel Robertson.
Our cameras were there as Simpsonville police searched for clues.
A couple of pieces of the vehicle left behind that we suspect were left behind by the vehicle.
Clues to try to find a driver that left the scene of a wreck that killed a 62-year-old man. The wreck happened around 7:45 Thursday night at the intersection of Davenport Road and Foxfire Drive. Investigators say 62-year-old Richard Anthony Hurley was hit from behind. Police say they are looking for a 1999 to 2002 Jeep Grand Cherokee. It may be an imported European model with the steering wheel on the right-hand side. The victim was able to talk to police and EMS crews when they first arrived on scene.
The individual that was struck was still conscious, was able to communicate, but did not really remember much of anything at the time, so we got very little information from this individual.
But not long after, Hurley died from his injuries after arriving at the hospital.
And we're also wanting to get the word out to body shops in the area, in the Greenville, Anderson, Spartanburg area, that if someone brings in a car that looks suspicious to them with front end damage, they say maybe they hit a deer or something like that, it could be a lead for us to follow up on.
Police believe they know the kind of vehicle they are looking for now. They just have to find it and find out who it belongs to. Nigel Robertson, WYFF News 4, Simpsonville.
If you know anything that could help the investigation, you are asked to call Simpsonville Police at 864-967-9536. A mega boat ramp is officially open in Anderson County. The first boats launched from the new Green Pond landing today. WYFF News 4's Mandy Gaither was there. She joins us live and local from Anderson County. Mandy, this is set to bring in a lot of money to that county, right?
That's right. We're talking about 3 lanes ramp right here, and there's set to be 3 more built right next to me in the future. Today, Green Pond Landing officially reopened for business, allowing boats to launch here. This project was at least 6 years in the making, and a large portion of it was funded by a settlement from a lawsuit over PCBs. This mega boat ramp will host the Bassmaster Classic in February, which is touted as the Super Bowl of bass fishing. When it last came to Lake Hartwell, it left behind at least $15 million in the local economy. And Chris Youngblood says it'll help him too. He runs a charter fishing business.
I mean, it's beautiful, beautiful ramp. They did a great job. I'm excited. I mean, I know everybody in the community is going to be excited. It's going to draw a lot of people from outside of Anderson County in, and I think it's a great add to Anderson County.
Now, this is just phase 1 of the project. In the future, there will not only be 3 more lanes, but also an amphitheater and bathroom facility. Phase 2 of construction is expected to start next year. That will include expanding the parking area. Mandy Gaither, WYFF News 4 live in Anderson County.
Thank you. Tonight, the FBI says the investigation has concluded it was, in fact, North Korea that launched that cyber attack on Sony Pictures. And tonight, President Obama says canceling the release of the Sony movie, The Interview, is a mistake. WYFF News 4's Sally Kidd is in Washington tonight.
The president says he sympathizes with Sony and the concerns it faced, but he says the company made a mistake by canceling the movie's scheduled release.
We cannot have a society in which some dictator someplace can start imposing censorship here in the United States.
The president says the U.S. has confirmed North Korea carried out the hack attack against Sony. The FBI says there is significant overlap between the infrastructure used in the attack and other malicious cyber activity previously linked directly to North Korea. Investigators also found similarities between the tools used in the Sony incident and a cyber attack North Korea carried out last year against South Korean banks and media outlets.
I think it says something interesting about North Korea that they decided to have the state mount an all-out assault on a movie studio because of a satirical movie starring Seth Rogen.
The president says the U.S. will respond proportionally, but he declined to say when or how. Reporting from Washington, I'm Sally Kidd.
WYFF4, the Greenville News, and the Asheville Citizen-Times hope you will consider donating to the Holiday Sunshine Fund this season. So far, you've donated $1,275 today, bringing us to a total of $50,084 this year. Every dollar given will go straight to people in our area in need this Christmas season. To donate, simply send your gift to P.O. Box 1688, Greenville, South Carolina, 29602, or you can give online at WYFF4.com. Look for the Holiday Sunshine Fund on our homepage.